Yeah, we want you guys to keep listening, and we leave the singing to those experts up on stage.
Especially if I tune in with you. The viewers.
Because we will not
drop.
tune together.
We won't.
It would be out of tune.
Very much. Very much.
I didn't want to just sing it right in the mic because ears would start bleeding. Anyway, good morning, all. We're so happy that you joined us. Before we get into the business at hand, as always, I'd like to direct you to our QR code. That's our digital connections card. Whether you're first time or long time, we would love to hear from you. Mm-hmm. If you have any questions about what's going on here at church, let us know, and we will not inundate you.
Andy really wants to.
Almost messed it up. We will send you everything. No, we'll send you exactly what you want and nothing more, nothing less.
Anything I want?
Almost. That's
a pony?
Pony. Just right into church. I want a pony. I don't think we can do.
It'll probably be like a miniature.
You'll get a little toy pony.
Yes.
You didn't specify. But anyway, thank you all for joining us. Hope you had an awesome week so far.
Yes.
How was your week?
Very good, very good, very busy. I've been super busy with work. And on Friday, I finally took a day off. And
nice.
Man, do you ever get in like phases where you're just going, and then you finally like have a moment to not keep going, and it just hits you like...
I've been going, and I need more of this.
I'm tired. Exactly. Yeah. It's just kind of like... God just really readjusted my mindset on Friday, and I'm like,
awesome.
wow, I gotta like shift my priorities around. And
oh yeah, sometimes it's really easy to just get into a like, gotta work, gotta do this, this. When you're like, well, no, I still need to make time for my family, still make time for me, I still need to make time for this. So yeah, I get it totally.
I was like, how is it almost October?
Where did my summer go? Where did my year go? 2023 flew by.
I know, but how was your week?
It was good. Same, kind of busy with work. I was on the road every day. For multiple hours every day. So it's one of those, when I got home, I'd work over my normal time just so I could keep up and get everything done. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I still got to, spend time with my family and this and that. So it is good that there's nothing wrong with working hard.
Absolutely.
But it's also good to take that time for you and your family and to recharge and regenerate and to get good with, spend time with God.
Yeah. Which is why we're glad that you guys are all tuning in now.
Totally.
Because we want you to just sit back and relax and enjoy today's service, and obviously today's pre-show too.
Today's pre-show too. And post-show coming up, which we started last week, and you did an amazing job. I know you're like, I just sat there nervous. But
it's definitely out of my comfort zone, and I'm just trying to give it my all.
God put you there for a reason.
Yep.
Not just another pretty face over here, guys. This one's just a pretty face, which is why I'm on the pre-show. They're like, Andy, we can't make fart noises in the post-show, so you'll just have to do it in the pre-show.
If they would have told me we were going to do fart noises in the post-show, I would have been like, yes.
Yeah, sign me up.
I'm there.
Anyway, I want you to sign up for our new church app.
I was like, how are you going to transition
I'm going to transition into this one.
You are so good at that.
Our old church app that was actually a connections app is no longer available, but you can go to the app store of your preferred cell phone, whether it's Droid or whatever, or the superior Apple products.
We should ask that question sometime.
Oh, we should. Put that in the chat. Are you Apple or are you Droid?
Yeah.
And if it's Droid, we'll probably miss it because Droid won't work and Apple will. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to get some hate speech now. Anyway, go to the App Store, download Church Center, search Connections, look for the little swirly over there.
It's a circle.
It's a circle, I know, but I'm calling it a swirly. It will never not be a swirly for me. Search for that. Download it, and then all things Connections are right at your fingertips. Yeah. And it's awesome. Like, you get updates, there's things like that, there's resources, because we got groups starting up.
We do. And if you have any technical issues or questions when you're downloading the app, you can always scan the QR code or, email us, whatnot. You can always go to our website.
Yep.
But if you're in person, the Welcome Center is the spot to go. We have some technical people. There was one day I stayed back and helped somebody just uninstall the old one and install the new one. So
we'd be more than happy to help you. Yep,
we will help.
Secret nerds, and then there's outright nerds like me that don't talk about tech stuff but talk about nerdy things. So, you know what? We jumped right into it. Do you have a joke for me? It's been a while since we've had a joke. Oh, geez.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. Don't be. Okay, go ahead. Hit me with another funny joke.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can mimic the little intro video where I'm like.
Okay.
Okay.
Game face.
Game face. It's
right.
Trust me, it's on.
So, I told my cat that I'm going to teach him to speak English. He looked at me and said, "Me? How?"
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was a dad joke if I've ever heard one. You're like the best dad joke ever.
One of my favorites. I was like, yep.
It is. It took a lot of me not to laugh. So I will give you that. All right.
Came back swinging.
Speaking of coming back swinging, we have a new sermon series that started last week, but it is continuing this week and continuing for a while. And that is our Deconstruction Part 2. We did this last year, and it yielded some of the best group discussion we've ever had in our group, because we've been going for a couple years now.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to break down topics.
Lots of topics.
Lots of topics, sometimes difficult topics to have, but guess what? That's what we're called to do. And families and have to have difficult talks. And a group is like your church family. So this is a great way to jump right in with a new series and a new group. You can scan that. You can search for groups. And we would love to have you join one of them. There's plenty of different ones at different age ranges, different times, different days.
Yeah.
And this series was awesome last year. And if you want, you can go back to our Facebook videos or our YouTube channel if you're following on there, and you can search through that and watch all of them to get primed and ready for this one. And it's great to always go back and listen to some of them, because maybe you were in a different spot, or you didn't quite get it the first time, or didn't hear it right, and then you go back and listen to it again, much like when you watch movies multiple times like I do. You pick different things up.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many cool things about this sermon series. So one, there's a book that you can follow along with. So if you come in person, you'll definitely want to snag one of those.
I think there's even a digital copy, right?
Yes, exactly. So if you always just join online, which we love our online viewers, you can download a digital copy, and that will get you all the information that you need. There's so many cool things throughout the week with Josh and Pastor Dave, as far as just going over the questions, and we get to have some more time with Pastor Dave, which who doesn't love that extra time with Pastor Dave, and just
I'm kidding.
just getting to hear his,
hear more about the message and stuff, deeper into it.
Yeah, and it feels just so not that Dave's not real or whatnot, but it's just unscripted and it's raw, and you know what I mean. I don't know that he knows what Josh is asking him, so I really like it. I'm feeling it.
Me too.
Except for when I'm there, then I'm terrified.
But you're feeling terrified because you're they're going to ask me, let's hear his question, and I can't make fart noises.
Exactly. One day I'm just going to do it on accident.
Guess what? Be honest and be yourself. That's why you're here. We love you.
But it's just really neat because I just think it adds to just who we are. And to me, I think the one thing I love about Connections is just it's real to me.
And how open and honest and just transparent everything is here. It's this is us.
Yeah,
good, bad, indifferent. We're here. We're all humans. We're all here for a reason, because we know we need Jesus, and Jesus is what will make us whole one day. And I love that. Yep, it's great. Anyway, I think you've heard enough from us. I want to hear from some of our church family out there. So we're going to turn over to Lexy and see what kind of crazy questions she's got for us this week. Or you know what? It might not even be a crazy question. Probably a perfectly valid question. Take it over, Lex.
Good morning, Connections. It is a totally valid question. Perfectly valid. Since it is fall now and we're getting into spooky season, the question of the day is, what is your best Halloween costume? So here we go. We're going to go ask. Children, the camera's right here. My question today is, what is your best
outdoor stuff? He's a guy that likes to hunt, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for most creative. Is there a costume that you made, or one that you're just that was a really good, silly costume? I want a good one.
There was one year, I was an old man with a sombrero. That was pretty. It's an old guy.
Wait. Why the sombrero? Old guy? Yes. But why the added sombrero?
Austin Brubaker was with me, and he was a goat with a sombrero. I was the old man.
So you guys just added sombreros to your costumes. So odd, and that's totally you guys.
I don't know. Last minute, I was a scarecrow one time. I didn't know what I was doing, so I was like, you know what? Be a scarecrow. Scarecrow on that one for doing it 5 minutes before we went out.
Right on. I've definitely had years where I throw together a costume and I half of it. Yeah, I've done that so many times. I love it. Thanks for sharing, guys. Good morning, gentlemen. I have a question for you. For all three of you. Best Halloween costume you've ever had? Yeah. Or most creative, or one that just really stuck with you. I want to hear some good costumes. And it might give you guys ideas for what you want to be for Halloween.
Pass.
You don't get to pass. We can come back to you.
So I stopped doing Halloween when I was 8 or 9, but whenever
Wait, why?
because it was something that my mom wanted to do. But anyways, when I was like 3, I was had this big Thomas the Tank Engine costume, like huge. That was like Thomas.
As this little tiny child.
Kind of tall, 3-year-old, but yeah, something. But my favorite costume I've ever seen is like 4 of my friends. They were in high school. They all dressed up like minions and ran around the neighborhood with throwing banana peels.
That's awesome. That's an awesome costume.
I was Freddy Krueger on
When?
this was back in like 2010 or 2009, something like that. But you should ask Layla what her best costume was.
I already know her best costume. Yeah, okay. We have to come back to you.
I'm gonna have to say probably my granddaughter now. At this point, she's 3. She dressed up as the Little Mermaid.
Nice. That's not you. That's not a you.
To go back to me, for me, I'd say just being a baseball player when I was a kid.
Love it. Thanks for answering. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys. Layla and Andy, please share with everybody what your best costumes
Oh boy, I've been thinking since she asked the question.
I know.
Best or most creative Halloween costume? What's yours? What would you think if you had
We've
one?
talked about this before.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up celebrating Halloween.
Yep.
You know, my parents, it's just something we just didn't do. And so I didn't really know how to like put a costume together. And one of the first times I did
I do remember this.
was in college. And we were like, Tony and I, we were in the costume store for like hours because there was just so many options. It was very overwhelming. I didn't like live this part of my life. I told my parents, I'm like, you sheltered me too much. So anyways,
There's a whole store called Spirit Halloween, and there's so many costumes.
So-
and everybody looks good in the costume, but I put it on. It looks like I'm wearing kids' pajamas.
I don't even know why I'm saying every time I bring up this story up, I'm like, why am I saying this on the pre-show?
Because we're transparent and we're honest.
Yes. But it was like a butt that was on my head and wings, and I said that I was a butt head fairy. Really dumb.
Okay.
In my 20s. But like,
Butthead
picking
fairy.
out a costume like for the first time as an 8-year-old.
Yep.
That's mine, please.
I'm trying to think of mine. I don't have a great one. All I know is one Halloween, and we'll talk about it probably when we're closer, but me and my friends were able to go out. This is back in the day when you could just be out for like, we were out for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So we went through, and every house we went, we got to the end. We all changed costumes and went back through, and then I was like, wait a minute, nobody knew who we were in the first place. Why did we spend time changing costumes?
You thought so hard
But
about that.
we had
such a great idea.
2 pillowcases each full of candy.
Oh
like
my
we got
gosh.
home, and I was just like, I have candy for 10 years now.
It cracks me up. Like, this is a good thing, but I'm like, oh my gosh, if my parents did this to me where you turn in your candy to the dentist's office, I would have been like, no.
I'm like, what? No way.
But now I just think of all the like dentists who are like, those kids.
Yep.
They're gonna rat their teeth.
Oh my.
That was you.
All right. All right, guys, we have a men's night coming up September 29th this coming week at 5:30. There's a fun night of barbecue, games, and bonfire, and all guys are welcome. We'd love to have you there. I'm sure there's sign-ups if you click that.
I am begging you and Steve to do a recap of like men's night. We talked about this.
That's true.
Farting, burping,
Body odor. Burp.
chest bumps.
It's not really as cool as you think, but
That's what I
so
think.
men's have a night out coming up, but ladies, you have an
Yeah.
awesome women's event coming up here, and we're going to let you talk about it, and you're going to read from it to make sure we get it right.
Yes, we're probably a little bit more classier than the guys.
Way more.
We are going to meet here at church on November 11th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
It's an all-day event.
Not 4 a.m. because we don't party that hard.
We're not part of the youth group here, guys, doing an all-nighter.
That's coming up, though. We got to start talking about that.
Yes, we know.
Yes.
I'm getting myself prepared. Anyway, go ahead.
But it's an all-day conference for our women, and we will be blessed with Shannon, not Sharon. I'm so sorry if you're watching Shannon Popkin, and she is the author of a couple books, Comparison Girl and Control Girl. So we're really excited about this.
Yep.
You can sign up now. There's an early bird special for $45, and that's through September 1st through October 25th. So just a few more weeks,
Yep.
days, and then after that will be the regular price, which will be $55.
Which is still quite a steal for an all-day event that there's probably
yeah.
going to be crafts, there's going to be awesome learning,
Yeah.
and just awesome fellowship.
So you can pick up one of these little cute cards at the Welcome Center if you're coming in. And then if you're our online viewers, and I don't know, there might be something where we might potentially try to stream it online. Who knows?
Who knows?
So definitely reach out for more information about that.
All right, guys, we're going to turn over to our band. Remember, stay after for the post show. Hope you guys have an amazing week.
Hey, everyone.
Goodbye.